Alright, hello YouTube, and welcome back to Astrox Imperium. I had a crash a moment ago, which is interesting. I got destroyed by pirates, and then immediately the game just died. Just dumped me back to the thing. Yeah, I was going to do the grinding in system, as I mentioned, to afford that new ship finally, but the moment I stepped outside the station, I was shot at, and really hard. So it's just like, oh, nope, I guess we won't finally get to that then. We're still saving up for the ship. We got up, I did get a tiny bit down, we got up to 630,000 credits. I think we need about 1 million. I have seen another ship of the same class, which was going for like 2 million, but it also wasn't flyable, and I'm pretty sure the one I checked was, so I guess maybe it's a different variant with the same hull. I hope it's not actually 2 million and we can't actually fly it, because otherwise that's going to put a damper on things, but I seem to remember that station, which was Ramos, yeah, having some pretty good other ships in it anyway. So we'll do what we can. Like I say, we're really trying to push to get an upgraded ship now, because they've been using this little fella for a while now, and it's not awful, but it's certainly not good. I definitely think we could be doing a lot more, a lot faster if we just had more space on the ship and more modules and things. As it stands, we have space for one module, and because we're trying to do economy stuff, that module is exclusively saved for an extra cargo bay expander, basically. Yes, we continue to explore orange space. We've gotten through blue, yellow as far as we can get through without paying. Blue, I should say, as well, without as far as we can get without paying, or jump keys that I don't know if we can buy or not. Someone forgot to check, and that someone is me. More wreckage. Seems it's not just the red guys that break stuff. Dreamstar. Retirement cruise? Okay. Is this like a travelling station? Is that the idea? I suppose that could be an engine, potentially, maybe. Maybe this thing can move around, who knows? Doesn't seem like much of a cruise if you're not going anywhere. Wow, we have one mission. It's to scan something, and that is it. Nothing else in that station. Okay. Unless you're a retiree, I guess not much to see. Let's go to Stellar Keep. See what's out this way. IORC has not been too impressive so far out this direction. I'd definitely still say purple and to some extent red have been the best for that. Blue had a lot more of the mid-range ores as well. Oh, speaking of. Okay, this is a one-way. Not have a dedicated station. It does have ores of some variety. Quasar ore, public energy generator. Alright, we'll mine a little bit of Quasar while we're here, and then we'll head back and try the other way, try Solitudes. Yeah, there seems to be a few of these sort of hollowed out planets. They're interesting places. Not quite sure what geological process does this, unless they've literally mined out a whole planet. Some of the wrecks we've seen have been gigantic, but I don't think they've been anywhere near big enough to be a whole planet's worth of mass. Considering a human habitat was mostly hollow, you could build an enormous great living space out of a planet's worth of matter. I'd have thought, anyway. And mostly empty space to put stuff in. Alright, back to Gandaria. It's actually another thing to scan it. Yeah, definitely a few stations in space out there that are, well, there's sort of nothing in them, really. Solitudes of Frey next. Yeah, I was going to say, wait, where's the warp gate? Where are you going? I thought we should be able to see something. That's because it's over here. Very somber wreck, but I'm still not sure what it's a wreckage of. I hope we get to see a full-size one of whatever those are at some point. Might be that they're all already broken, but it'd be nice to see. If anything, that would be one of my few criticisms of the game so far, would be that There has been some interesting stuff to see, and the actual sights and sort of visuals of space are beautiful in some cases, even with the slightly old-style graphics. But there hasn't necessarily been too much interesting stuff to find yet, and I feel like that could definitely be something that could be added to. Obviously, we found a good deal of ore, but we've got Loken, so we could potentially do a little bit of grinding for ore here. If this place is safe, which it seems to be at the moment, we'll see what's at the station. There's always ships about doing stuff, but I couldn't tell you what they're actually doing. Right, let's have a look. It's a big station. Market shortage of plastite and gradion. Ooh, Quasil's worth a bit there. Ah, Quasil's in demand. Oh, is this another one where mining stuff's in demand? Oh, it is. Oh, there's demand for stuff. We might have to, yeah, we're probably going to do a bit of mining here and see how much that makes, because I think that could be quite a lot, actually. Cheat torpedo blueprint. Let's also quickly see what else they've got here. University. Basic skills. Shipyard. Demi carrier. This thing. Informer. Recon cruiser, whatever that means. Oh, good scanning. Translator. Pirate carrier. Forest predator. Okay. Missions. Just one. Okay, let's go see about mining up some Loken. Seems to be resource shortages all over the place at the moment, actually. I wonder if that's a system-wide thing, maybe. Or whether it just happens occasionally. I just haven't been keeping an eye out for them. Either way, given the 50,000 profit we were able to make on... Was it one load of the green ore? Plastite? This could well be worth it. If it is, I'll probably cut and we'll grind up the money we need for that new ship, and we'll try and actually get it. Right, market. What is it worth? 300. 27,000. I think this will be. So I'm going to cut here temporarily. I'm going to do a bunch of mining, and I'll be back in a minute. In typical fashion, whenever I find a decent money spin at the pirate shop. Okay, so at the moment we are slightly confined to station, but I've been doing some mining. And I have made 1,155 locite. Or mined, I should say. And we can set up for about 109,000. That's really annoying that the pirates showed up, because we were making good money until then. Now I'm not even sure going out the station's a great idea. Yeah, they're clearly paying pretty good prices here, but not much help if we can't actually mine anything, because the pirates here are causing problems. I'm not quite sure what I could do about that. Let's look at the ships they sell here. Can we... I guess there's mercenaries, maybe? I guess we could hire a mercenary to try and fight them off, but I have absolutely no idea if they're any... if they're anywhere near strong enough for that. 8 lasers at level 8. Oh, crikey. Blaster 8 laser. Oh, I think 1 level 8 laser, I should say. I don't know how often we have to pay him. The other part. How big is that? 3 lasers. Escort ship. And the morale improving stuff. We could do that. We could try it. I kind of really don't want to be paying anyone else if I don't have to. Where are we on the map? Cariolis would be next. I'm going to save quickly. And we're going to try and make a sprint to Cariolis and maybe even bring back some even better ore if we can. Oh, all the pirates have gone. Okay, no, in that case, back to mining. Alright, no, they came back again. I don't know whether the game even spawns them as you're mining to give you something to think about or what, but they keep coming back. So once again, we'll move on. As I said, we'll make a sprint for Cariolis. It's a pain, but we're making a good bit more money than we were now. So hopefully soon we'll be able to just progress. I think that might be a police ship there. But yeah, hopefully soon we'll have enough for the ship. I think at this rate we probably will, and we can always stop off back here on the way if pirates have left again and quickly get some more. But yeah, so assuming I was right and we do need only about 1 million, we're pretty close now. We're at about 800. Was it 870,000? And we're finding some more expensive ores. This could be a situation where it's worth it to quickly grab some of this and then come back through. Farmer Life, Zealous, Torrent More. Let's try grabbing a bit of this and then running back through to the last station. See if it could be worth it to do that as well. That might be easier to get around the pirates because we'll be moving fast each time. Certainly fills up quickly. Also, you never know, maybe Farmer Life will have a shortage as well. Seem to have been doing quite good at countering stations with an ore shortage. It's quiet in here again as well, so I might even grab some more from here, but we'll never know. Market. What is Toramol worth here? 31,000 each. About the same. Okay. Tell you what, instead of all this flip-flopping, I'll do the mining here. We'll just get it done. If I have to hide from the pirates for a bit, I have to hide from the pirates for a bit. And we'll be back in a sec. Alright. Grinding complete. We're there, boys. We've done it. So, we're going to temporarily cease exploration. Check where it is I have to go. Start at Ramus, I believe. We're going to go and buy that new ship. I hope. I really hope I read everything right and it wasn't a ship class we can't fly or can't afford or whatever. But I think we're good. I think we can do this. It's going to be nice. It's really felt like I said this, I know, but it's felt like a limiting factor with our ship that we simply can't can't really do what we'd like to be doing ideally because it's just so slow. With this ship, it just doesn't have enough space on board. It just can't hold a decent amount of anything. It barely has any modules. Like, we can't really expand it. We have one slot. We have 2 guns and one... I think I can even show you. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find it, but... Nope, don't want friendly fire up. But we have 2 guns and 1 module. Like, we just can't do that much with the ship like that. I don't think we could. No, I think there is a thing to L. L doesn't actually show the ship. So it's interesting that we've got payroll and income. Does that mean we can tell can we have mining ships that we just tell to go mining? That'd be interesting. We can just tell them to make us some money over time. That maybe it's a thing. I don't know. Maybe if you have your own station, you can tell them to run stuff to it. I would be interested to see how that works, maybe, if that is a thing. We'll worry about that when we're at a point where I think we could hire a second person. As for our ship, we'll probably sell it on. And just transfer the modules over to the new one. I don't think we'll worry about keeping it for a new pilot, because it looks like all the mercenaries come with one anyway, pretty much. And it's not a terrible ship, but it's not great. It's pretty fragile. It seems to come apart quite quickly in combat, so I'm not going to worry about keeping it. We'll sell it and make a bit of extra money on it. Once we have our new vessel. I think our new vessel is going to be slower, is going to do anything. We might spend a bit longer travelling. Say transporting, but we'll live. I can put up with it being a bit slower if it can do what it does when it gets there a lot better. So even if this is faster, if it's making less trips with a bigger ship, that might still be more efficient overall anyway, or at least not any worse at any rate. We're almost there. Oh, I really hope I remember this right. If it was 2 million, we'll see what other ships are on sale there, I guess. But we're getting to sort of money where we can afford to upgrade at least, so that's something. Oh boy. Two, one. Demon ammunitions. Oh boy. Yeah, we're getting skill points occasionally as well for having been out and about in general, really. Right, shipyard. It is there. Oh, we can't fly it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so the ship is there. We can afford it. I was right on that. I might very quickly see if I can find out where we can train up frigate flying and then be back, because I want to be able to fly that ship. So one moment. I know this episode's been a bit broken up compared to the others, but we'll see what I can do about this. One sec. Alright, we're back. Good news, everybody. I found out where you can train it. The uni, where we started. And we can afford it. So yes, we're going to take this. And I don't believe we even need beyond level 1, particularly. We'll also take a level in that, in case we do decide to start running our fleet. I don't know if further levels and operations give you any more bonus. I think it's just for being able to fly them at all. So I'll wait for that to trade up. We'll do another little cut. I know, again, all over the place this time, but it's fine. And then we'll be back in a sec. We'll be back at the other station with the skill trained. Okay. There's only one thing I could say here, which is success. We've got the money, we've got the skills, and we can afford it. And it is just an all-round improvement of a ship. What I am going to do quickly, before I do the swap over, is I'm going to chuck everything into the storage. Right, shipyard. Hexalon transport frigate. So, as stated, everything's improved nearly, apart from impact resistance and a bit of mobility, and we're heavier. But we have tremendously larger cargo bay, base stats, and it'll be even higher with our skills. 4 turrets instead of 2. 4 internal slots instead of 1. Better shields, hull, energy, life support, everything. So, let's go. Hexalon. Okay, activate ship. And we're going to sell the basic escort. Oh, it gave us the life support stuff. That's a good thing, because I forgot about that. Right, and we'll also want to name it as well. Put the life support. Garage. R2 or Harvester 4s, and we'll obviously need to actually get this ship kitted out with the improved stuff. We'll put those there, since that makes more sense to me for locations. Cargo bay. Okay. It was supposed to be 1,000. Yeah, base 1,050, bonus 2,469. Wow. That's a lot better. Right, okay. So tremendously increased cargo. Custom options. We're going to make it a bit more... this one could be a little bit more green, maybe. Why not? I'll call it the Hexa Good. Because it's better than our previous one. And apparently I am short on ideas for names. I'm also going to save. Because, well, no duh, I'm going to save. We've done a lot of work to get this. And we'll go out and do a bit of mining in a sec. We'll buy a couple of ore harvester 3s. I think that's reasonable. Not as good as the 4s that we've got on the rest of the ship, but they're cheap. Let's also buy... Have we got any cargo extenders? Or we could buy some other stuff, maybe? Afterburner, we could use that, maybe. Go a bit faster. Thrusters, that's speed, I'm guessing? 30% of max thrust, yet. And tell you what, since I don't have any cargoes, we'll take a... Oh, they're basic. Nah, for now, we'll just buy a... Oh, basic afterburner is not very good. We'll actually just buy the advanced thruster. That as well. Should be a bit faster. And let's fit the other 2 ore harvesters. Cool, we've built a resource collector from Homeworld. Kind of. Right. Let's undock and see what she's like. Still not very big, but bigger than we were. Just pick a chunk of gradient for nearby. And we'll... All modules on. Actually sounds beefier. Oh, the modules are a little bit random in how long they take, apparently. It should be roughly synced up, right? Oh, they are. Okay. Wow, we actually stand a chance of putting a decent dent in this asteroid. We might have to run this back to the home base and refine it. Oh, that's so nice, though. We've got so much more space. We've got a better ship. It's literally nicer in every way. Excellent. I'm not even worried about the speed particularly. I don't think we're too... maybe quite a bit slower looking at the movement down here, but we've still got the afterburner. It's not like we can't go faster if we need to. Mining actually takes some time now. And we could feasibly take a chunk out of the bigger rocks. Yeah, God, how much were we bringing back before? About 600 per trip, I think? And we're probably going to pass 3,000 with our current cargo hold. Just about, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, 3,205. Hearts are barely worn down. Right, back to Starcross then. Or our first load home. Not even that much slower, particularly. No, we're not. Not with the afterburner on, we're not. Is it the prettiest ship in the world? It's not awful looking either. And honestly, with the performance like it is, I'm not even going to really... I don't think I'm going to complain about the looks at all. Just happy to have something nice to work with this one. Afterburner's on. It does sound a bit like a truck or something revving its engine. I suppose it's kind of fitting. It is basically space truck. But yeah, it might be interesting to, at some point as well, head out to deep space again, and we'll continue on with exploring, but in the next one. But it might be interesting to head out to deep space and see how much of the rarer ore we can pick up now. Presumably quite a lot. But yes, we'll dump this in, we'll start refining, and we'll call the episode there once we're in. So definitely been the highlight of the day so far. It's been upgrading at last. Alright, refinery. 3,000 gradiate. Or what is it called? Gradion. Right, I will leave that to go. Hopefully you've all enjoyed this. I know I have, with the finally getting one of our first big goals. I guess we'll have to work out what we're going to aim for next. Maybe the next big ship, I don't know. Hopefully, as I said, you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.